No, Rashi, you're not coming out until you apologise. Just clear off. No, need an apology. Hi, everybody. I'm back. It's been weeks. Flash Talks back in the house. Almost forgetting how I do this thing. I'm here. Hope everyone's well. It's been a while. And I've got a lot I need to talk about. Been waiting for this moment. And good excuse was Manchester United played today for the first time in 2 weeks in the FA Cup, winning 4-2. You'd think, wow, that's fantastic, winning 4-2. And then you realise it's against a team, no disrespect. Actually, there is a bit of disrespect here because anyone can play anyone at any time. That's normally how football works. But they are in League Two, in 16th place, I believe. Might as well have been the other way around at times. All these United episodes I do, there's a lot of sighing, I notice. So, right, let me get into it. I'm going to start this episode being positive. So stop the sighs. And then I'll end on the negatives. I want to flip it this time. So, the pros. I've done my notes. Flash Talks, the Pen Talks. Pen Talks is back. Hashtag Pen Talks, get on it. Pros. Some of those mountain of United injuries looks like it's coming to an end. The only one we're really missing today was Mount. It was great to have Casemiro back to play 80 minutes. Absolutely fantastic. Martinez looks great at the back. And I saw him have a bit of a go at, well, it wasn't really a go, just reminding Bayern Deer about what he should be doing when he's in goal, which is what you want from your defender. A bit of authority and not being afraid to get on with it. Yeah, I thought it's great to see somebody back, even seeing Maguire back, to have that competition back in defence as to who's going to start who. Because before Maguire got injured, he was doing some really good stuff, actually. Yeah. It's a Madry, but it's actually orange squash. On day 28 of January, and I am completing dry January. Getting there. I only had one day this month where I've been like, oh, I really want to drink. Could have been today. I was preparing myself, actually, for this episode. When that second goal went in for Newport, I thought, tonight's episode is going to be, it's time for Ten Hag to go. I thought my whole mindset was going to flip on it. So we were very, very lucky to get where we were. I thought the first 20 minutes we played some good football. It was exciting. The players were smiling. They looked like they were enjoying themselves. And yeah, it was some good stuff. And then same old. We just sort of fell apart and the heads were down. Oh, Rashi wasn't in, but the heads were down. I'm coming to you, Rashford. Don't you worry. The heads were down, and I don't know what happened, but we managed to get back through. So that's my next positive. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup, where we'll play either Bristol City or Nottingham Forest away. I believe these are midweek under the light games as well. So what I do have to say, bear with me a second. Would have been sacked if I was on live TV walking away like that. No, just the wife wants a top up. Not mine, I must add. So where was I? Bristol City or Forest away in the next round of the Cup midweek under the light games. I've got to say, we play like that. We've been very lucky that we had Wigan in the third round and then Newport in this round, lower league opposition. We come up against, I'd even say Bristol City could be a bit of trouble. Didn't they beat, who was it? Was it, sure they knocked someone out last season, one of the Prem teams. West Ham beat West Ham last season. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I'm sure they did. So that would be a struggle. And Forest have obviously already beaten us at their ground this season. And I think the next round, it's just extra time in pens. They get rid of the replays in the fifth round. So, okay, could be a tricky one. But you've got to come up against it. If you want to get to the final, then you just got to get through it. You got to get through this. I got to get through this. I got to make it, got to make it through. The Beddingfields are back. That's why I've stuck that one in there. Yeah, we need to. So we'll see how we get on. That's what the Cup's all about, really. If you want to get yourself to that final, you've got to get through some tough games. And we're avoiding Liverpool and City at the moment. We really need them to play each other. That could be destined for a Liverpool City final, to be honest, as a Klopp farewell. But I'm sick of hearing about that as well. Anyway, Kobbie Mainoo, first goal. Yes, go on, son. That's another positive to take today. It was quite a good goal, actually. I think all the goals were quite enjoyed, actually. I was in the middle of cooking at the time as well, so my lad was watching, and every time we scored, he's going nuts. And I'm like, oh, every time I leave the room, we're scoring. Get used to this, those first two goals. And I thought we were going to slaughter them, but we're not the United of old. That's that. And ready for it. Anthony scored a goal. That's not the shocking part. Scored. Hey! With his right foot. He scored with his right foot. I wouldn't be scoring with nothing. So that was a struggle just getting the foot up there. He scored with his right foot. He also set up the other goal, so goal and assist today. Stick that, haters. Let's get to Newport. I still think Anthony probably it's time to move on in the summer. So much pressure on him. He's obviously been through a lot off the pitch as well. But yeah, it was good for him today. And if he hadn't have scored and he hadn't set up, then we may have been going out of the Cup. And I would have been doing that whole other episode of Sack the Manager. Now, that's the positives out the way. Then we get on to the negatives, because there is some. We won 4-2, but there's negatives. We were against Newport, as I've already said, and it was bloody hard work. I noticed on the commentary they were saying, well done to United. It's always hard to go to a team like that away and be able to come away with a win. But it bloody well shouldn't be. When you're elite level, Manchester United. Next thing, I've not seen too many people talking about it. But I think I've seen one or two, and I'm definitely going to say it. The wingers, I don't know what's going on, but they're being quite goddamn selfish. Always looking for these chances to shoot in these positions where you're probably not going to score. And if you do, it's obviously going to be a wonder goal. But Pass the bloody ball. Rasmus is up there on his own, right? And today, with his goal, that was through his own hard work and effort to get that in the end. He had no service yet again. And I'm sorry, I love Garnacho, but he was really bloody selfish today. And the most selfish man at the club, in the team sense, was not even there today. And it almost felt like part of that is really rubbing off on this team. I don't know what the problem is. We were really praising this Ten Hag team last season before that 7-0 thrashing by Liverpool, but we've done some really good stuff. And then we've just been on a downward trend since then. And in the start of this season, it just got worse and worse and worse. And there's been no improvements really across the board. I'm hoping with today, that probably was our best 11. You could give or take with Anthony, but that's where we are with that. And right, the biggest moan to end us with tonight. Marcus Rashford. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to come back and do a Flash Talks tonight. Absolute disgrace. I'm sorry, it is disgusting. What you have done. Now, you're meant to be a role model. Okay, my friend? My son looks up to you. He's become football mad in the last year. And we got him for Christmas a Rashford shirt. United shirt, number 10, Rashford on the back. He lives in the bloody thing. Loves wearing it. Loves celebrating like you would. But the way you are behaving at the moment, I'd rather burn that shirt. Absolute disgrace. It's disgusting. I've had enough of it now. And I think for me, you've had your last chance. And partly what you've done with your going out clubbing, missing your flight, your private. I've got to go again. The dog's scraping at the door. Missing your private jet. Now I'm going that way because the dog wants to piss. Missing your private jet to Belfast. You're in Manchester to Belfast, a private jet for yourself and your mates, whatever. Phoning up sick for training. Absolute bastard. Sorry, not having it now. And I've had people talking to me saying, this is Ten Hag. Look at this. Another player. I'm sorry, but Sancho, that situation was just as embarrassing in itself. But as Ten Hag has said tonight in the interviews that he's been asked several times about, this issue's in hand, or whatever he said, I should have made a note, but this issue is in hand, almost as if to say the club are going to deal with this and discipline in the way it should be. For me, it's beyond that now. I would like to see Marcus Rashford sold in the summer. If Ineos are serious and they want us fans on board, which of course they will do, pumped in £1 billion. What's $1 billion, wasn't it? Was it more than that? A bit more than $1 billion. To revolutionise United and get us back to the old times, they need to cut out the shit. And I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm sorry when I'm not. I'm not fucking sorry. You got paid £350,000 a week. You are the king of trying to get people out of poverty. You know, so many people in this country are struggling, and we are supposed to, kids are looking up to you as an example, and this is the way you're behaving. You have the most fantastic job in the world. And I can feel myself getting more and more annoyed. Rashford, please leave at the end of the season. I'm done with it now. PSG would be a perfect place for you. And I'd hold no grudges. I'd hope you go away and be really successful. I think you actually need it. I don't think you're motivated anymore to be at Manchester United. I think you're holding us back. There are many players at this club that need to go. And I will do an episode on that. And I think I've done one before anyway. But please, he's top of my list now. This is really pissed me off what he's done. And it's ta-ta. Ta-da! Off you go. Off you fuck. Had enough. Flash talks, pen talks. I'm done. Wolves, Thursday night. I think we could be in for a loss there. But we'll see. But it's good to be back doing the United talks. United talks. Flash talks. I'm back, baby. And I'm going to go straight on to another stream, a bit more positive than this, because there's hopefully not many sides to come. I'm going to go and do Royal Rumble reaction. And then I've got another little thing to do for you this evening. 3 editions of Flash Talks. Been away for 3 weeks. Come back with 3 episodes in one night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe. I'd love the subscribers for 2024. Let's do this. Get on that. Get on it. So aggressive.